Hey there, my gorgeous lovelies. It's Daniela here with 3DYLF, and happy afternoon, happy Monday afternoon. I'm coming to you with my day 4 of my 28/30-day challenge, video challenge, and today I'm bringing you along with me, sort of sense, I actually just finished, but bringing you along today to talk to you and remind you about listening to your body. To tell you a personal story, for the longest time I've been on birth control, more or less for a hormone kind of addition than necessarily trying to not be pregnant or anything like that. But point being is that for a very, very long time I have added chemicals to my body to help balance it out, right? So, and that was something that we all agreed at the time that I needed. And it's been a minute now. It's been since I was 18 and I am now 31. So it's been a minute and my body has decided, and I could kind of feel it, is that she has been trying to take back control of the reins when it comes to, in particular, this time of the month and regulating hormones, and doing the thing that it is natural for our bodies to be doing. So in that vein, it just so happened, and there's no it just so happened, but it just so happened that it was coming around time for me to either replace the implant or for me to take it out. And in addition to the fact that I could tell my body was ready to kind of take over and do her thing, is that the more you dig into what's really going on in our world and what's really going on around us, the more I personally feel like I want things implanted in my body. You take that for what you will. You do your own research. I am all for vaccinations, and I'm all for antibiotics, and I'm all for things that keep us healthy. But there are certain things that, if you do your research, they're not doing such nice things with all of these things that have nice. They initially were supposed to be good for us. Point being, do your research, but I don't want any more implants in my body. So listen to your body, because imagine if I had put another one in, and homegirl here has been trying to take back control, realign its own chakras. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and I can feel it. So imagine if I ignored that. Imagine if I ignored the call to start moving more physically. Imagine if I ignored the call to stop implementing extra hormone therapy. Imagine what that would do, not only biologically to the system in which our soul is resident in, but then mentally, physiologically. Because when your body doesn't feel good, this, when your body doesn't feel good, you don't feel good either up here. Okay? You feel like shit, you feel like you're dragging, you feel like you're lazy, and then you don't get things done that you want to get done. And then that leads you into a great circle of, guilt and repression, and then continuing to not follow through with goals and such and such and such, and it makes you feel worse. And then when you feel worse, of course, what does that do? That's sending vibrations straight into your body, which, guess what? Makes you more ill. So it's a huge cycle. So start listening to your body. Take small steps. It can be something as small as feeling thirsty, and instead of ignoring the feeling of thirst, just take 5 seconds and go take a drink of water. You will be amazed at how better you feel. Even just implementing something really, really small like that is to just go take a sip of water whenever you actually do feel thirsty, because then that will lead you to actually carrying your own water bottle around, and then that will lead you to caring about what kind of water goes into your body, and then that will lead to your body in, of course, feeling better because it's more hydrated. You've been listening to it, and then you'll be able to pick up on more of those subtle signals that our body is constantly sending to us to help us bring it back into balance. It is constantly trying to give us the answer to bring it back into balance. And we, because of the lifestyles that we lead, because of the societies that we live in, and how everything is just, long story short, but we don't listen to those cues. And when we don't listen to those cues, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens probably where you are right now, where your body doesn't work the way you'd like it to. It's not, maybe not as strong as you'd like it to be. It doesn't rest well, all of these things. And we wonder where that comes from. That comes from not listening to the intuitive guidance that our body is constantly trying to give us all the time. If we've been running all day and our feet hurt, maybe we need to just go take 5 and go sit down for a second. I know a lot of us work corporate jobs, and I have worked the corporate world before, but let me tell you, you can go and run and take you a bathroom break. Ask me how I know. So it's all about incorporating these little things and starting to listen to your body in the beginning in these smaller ways, like thirst, like taking a break, like if you just need to sit there and close your eyes for a second and defrag. Listen to your body. Do these little things, and you will be amazed at how much more information that you'll start getting from your body that will help you continue to fine-tune and make it better, and make ultimately then you feel better. And then when you feel better, hey Miss Sherry, good to see you, lovely. And when you feel better, your body will feel better, because of course that changes your vibration. And when you change your vibration, you change the rate at which matter is moving around you. I mean, I've known people to lose weight, I don't want to say just by thought alone, but it's strange things happen. Stranger things happen in reality than in fiction, my friends, okay? So start listening to your body. And this is me coming to you from the Ladies Center after I just got my implant taken out. Because I didn't, because I could tell she was fighting. And instead of giving her one more stressor to have to fight against, when we're not talking about the pollutions in the air we breathe and the chemicals in the food and water we drink and all these other environmental, physical stressors that we're constantly putting up with all the time. Do you realize, I'm going to take my glasses off for this one, this is important. Do you realize, and then I'm going to get off because I know it's long. Do you realize that we are stressing our bodies out every day just by simply being in the environments that we're being in? The water we're drinking, the food that we're eating, the air that we're breathing, over time has compounded into a situation where our bodies are physically constantly in stress, constantly out of balance, constantly out of homeostasis. And when that happens, we feel like shit. And then when we feel like shit, we mentally feel like shit. Here we go with the cycle again. So if there is one thing where you can listen to your body and she's going to you, or he is going to you and saying, you know what, I'm a little thirsty. Just go, okay. Excuse me. Whew. And I instantly can immediately feel the difference between that my body was feeling thirsty than when I just took that 5 seconds to drink 2 sips of water. I can immediately feel my body go, oh, that's better. So imagine if you can do that for yourself. Little bits, every bit of the day, like every day, just in little increments. How much over time that will compound into how much better you will feel. And then when you feel better, you'll be way more likely to want to take on things like, oh, now I'm ready to take that yoga class. Now I'm ready to take that Tai Chi class. Now I'm ready, to go do daily walks around my cul-de-sac neighborhood. Whatever it is, those little things that you can actually start with, those things that are within your reach to actually start with, are things that you can start to listen to your body with. And the more you listen, the more she'll talk to you, or he. The more the body will talk to you. And it will continue on, and you'll feel better and better and better. And you won't understand why. You're like, oh, well, that's natural now to just listen to my body and try and fulfill whatever need it needs to rebalance itself. Because it'll tell you. It'll tell you. All right, my lovelies, this has been Daniela of ReadyYLF coming to you with Listening to Your Body on my day 4 of my 28-day video challenge. And I will see you all later on this evening for the reveals of our tarot reads. And then I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Have a great day. Mwah. Love you all.